Once we have our material selected, you want to start getting it down to the right thickness. Some of you guys have boards like this. This is one I found in the scrap bin. And you kind of traced out the rough width of your legs. But one of the downsides was that our board was too wide to go through the joiner. So what we have to end up doing is we're actually going to rip it down so that it can fit through the joiner. So we're going to end up dealing with the width of the board first before we're actually dealing with thickness. So what you're going to end up doing is in this situation, okay, so say that there's these 4 short legs here. I'm only going to make one cut here down the center so that I can plane both of these at the same time. Why would I end up doing just that? Why wouldn't I rip it right into 4? So yeah, it's easier to keep track of. That way I only have 2 boards to deal with rather than the 4. Okay? And that way you're not if you end up ripping through here, 4 times where you're only ripping it to the rough width, not the final width, right? So we want to deal with thickness first, then deal with the final width. What we're going to do is we're going to use that on a table saw. I'll go ahead and show that. One quick thing that I want, hold on a second guys. One quick thing that I wanted to point out to you is if you guys remember your grading rubrics that's in your binder, so those are going to help you know what I'm looking for and basically what's going to be graded. So again, these grading assessment sheets are the summative assessments. So these are the large part of your grade. So instead of waiting until the end of the semester and grading your box all at once, because you could end up, say, turning in all the worksheets, then your box comes in and it's just kind of a pile, and then all of a sudden your grade drops. Okay? So what we're doing is we're just giving you kind of like the summative assessments throughout the semester. So this is again for your legs. What you have here is you'll get a 5 if it's accurately cut to the right or the specified width or length or whatever it needs to be. And then you have your tolerance here, so plus or minus a 16th. So if you're, say it's supposed to be 6 inches and you're 6 1/16 of an inch, okay, well then it's going to be a 4 instead of a 5. If you're 5 15/16, okay, then it's going to be a 4. But if you're somewhere close, closer than a 16th of an inch, then it's going to be a 5. Okay, and then it just keeps going from there. So if you're an 1/8 inch off, then it's a 3. And then again, these are the items that you'll be graded on. So before you end up kind of taking yours down to thickness, make sure that you have enough material for all your legs. So you should have enough material before you end up doing any joining or planing that you have enough for 2 short legs and 2 long legs. Okay? Any questions? Hold on, sorry. This is what you guys need to know for the table saw. You'll need to identify the on-off switch, the table, the fence, the blade, the guard, angle adjustment, height adjustment. I'll go through and show you where the kickback zones are, how to properly operate it, when you need a push stick, the height of your blade, and everything like that. Okay, now you guys can go on. Go out by the table saw, I'll show you the next. Yep. Yeah, that's not good. You should always have that.